Hey guys, just wanted to shed some light on trying to get your oven hot on a Shacklock 501. We're here in New Zealand in Hawke's Bay, and we've just rebuilt our Shacklock 501. We absolutely love it, and we're glad we never got rid of it where we were thinking about it. But after getting it all fixed up and beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous, and we use it all the time. Keeps our house warm, keeps our water hot, and we can do all the cooking we like on it. But when we first put this thing together, we could not get the oven hot. The hottest we could get it was like 200, 250 degrees. Wouldn't even bake scones in it. So I started playing around with it, and I mean playing around with it. I wouldn't leave it alone until I figured out how to try to get that oven hot, and I couldn't work it out. We'd get the fire roaring, but still 250 degrees. So this is our Shacklock. Now, bearing in mind from stone cold, when you start it up, try to start it up slowly so it gradually warms up. It doesn't get hot too fast because cast iron's old and it can crack. So warm it up slowly. The whole idea of these things is they should be going all day sort of thing, so they're warm all the time. Now the first thing you need to do is to get it roaring is pull this one right out. I mean right out, and always have it stoked with wood. If you want to get your oven hot, so always have it stoked with, always have it roaring, and don't push this in until it's burning clean, because as soon as you do that, you're going to get smoke coming up from the top plates, and it'll smoke your house out, and you'll get your alarms going off and all sorts of stuff. So when it's burning clean and hot, you'll see your dial get up to around 200, 250, and you push this back in. Push this one right back in. But the thing you've got to remember is these things are getting old, so you've got to make sure that it is sealing properly inside. So the whole idea of it is the fire starts from here and it'll come across the plates underneath, and it'll actually go around the oven. It'll send the heat around the oven with this shut. So when you pull this out, the damper will open a hole over here, and the actual fire, the heat will start going that way. So what you want to do is pull this out, push this in, sorry, and the heat will go around the oven and start heating your oven. So you've got to make sure it's sealed. So this is what I do. If your one's old and you're not too sure, you've got to open the top plate. If you've got a torch handy, you can look down there and you can actually see the damper, and make sure that is sealed. I don't know if you can see that, but you'll get the idea when you pull your damper in and out, and you'll know what I mean. So if that is sealed, that means your fire has been diverted around your oven. And the reason why I know this is because we actually downloaded a Shacklock 501 manual, and that told us that, but we did that and it still didn't work. So what we found is this damper down here, this funny round thing that likes to go in and out. Nobody's ever really said what it's for. I'm not saying that I'm 100% right about how to do this, but this is the only way that we've got our oven hot. So we wind that right out, and what I'm thinking is the air comes in here, goes up through the embers, and blows the temperature, the hot air around the oven. So we're at 300 degrees now. That's Fahrenheit, so that's about 150 your normal oven temperature, and that's perfect to put a roast in there. Once you figure these things out, They are absolutely amazing to use. You won't want to use your typical oven anymore because it's just no fun. Once you get these things hot and you're cooking on them, like for example, you'll get your hot jug and you can just move it over for hot water. And you can just have a hot cup of tea whenever you want, or just move it away when you just want to keep it warm. Yeah, I hope this helps people out there that don't know how to sort of get that oven hot. Once you start using them, they're absolutely amazing, guys. Happy baking.